Good morning, friends. Thanks for tuning in. Those of you that are new, this is Shannon's Journey, where I talk about life, health, and hope over 50. Today is my week 43 check-in update on my GLP-1 journey, which is Zepbound. I am in maintenance mode. I have been doing 5 milligrams, and last week, I don't know if you remember, if you tuned in, I took my last 7.5 milligram that had just been in my refrigerator for a while because I tried the 7.5 and originally when I tried it, couldn't do it, so went back down to 5 milligrams. That was back in February of 2025. And then I think May, maybe, I tried the 7.5 again, and it's just so rough on me. So I stopped doing it after 3 weeks and went back to 5 milligrams, but I still had that one 7.5. But since I'm in maintenance, I was stretching things out. I've been traveling a lot during last month, during July, and so I had a 9-day stretch, and I just went ahead and did the 7.5 last Sunday. And it wasn't horrible by any means, but I did suffer some digestive issues, and it's the main number one that I've had when I've had any issues, and it turned into not a good situation. So needless to say, that's over with. I'm back on my 5 milligrams. I'll be injecting that later today. But it's been a great journey for me overall. I have lost a total of 55 pounds, and didn't really have a goal in mind. I started out at 210 pounds, and now I'm down to 155, give or take. Today I weighed in at 156.5, but I'm happy if I stay within 155 to 160. I'm 5'9" tall, so pretty tall, and I'm all pretty much legs. I've got this short waist, and of course these are some of my bigger t-shirts from when I was bigger. But when I sit, I've got this loose skin that it's not loose, not as bad as it could be, but anyway, because it's loose, and so when I sit, if I'm scrunching, it's like a little inner tube. So now I know the saying when people used to talk about having an inner tube on their belly. But anyway, that's fine, because what's inside is a lot healthier than it was. And I'll tell you more about that when I talk to you about my visit to the City of Hope and meeting my new doctor. I'm also, for those that don't know, battling neuroendocrine tumors, which is NET cancer. And this is my 5th cancer in the past 27 years. But everything is working as well as it can, and Zepbound has really helped me overall with a lot of things, like fatty liver disease, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, low metabolism fatty liver disease, whatever you want to call it. But it's gone from severe to mild, and we'll get into more of that stuff in just a bit. But I have some hauls that have come in at different times. Some I've opened and begun using, but I wanted to share some things with you guys. So we'll start with that. First of all, y'all know how I am about my nails, and I used to go to the salon all the time. This is called Sally Hansen Miracle Gel, and this is a fairy to remember. I think I did show you guys this when it came in. I thought it was a pink when I first ordered it, but when I got it, it's more of a lavender. But I did do that the other day with my little LED lamp, and it's been holding up great. So I'm saving a lot of money on not going to this nail salon. But I also have these nail press-on nails, and I want you to let me know which one should I do next. So that's just your little French tip. Yeah, almond shaped. And these are Glamour Made. They're, let me see if I see a color on here. I don't see a color, but that's like the pink chrome almond shape as well. And yeah, this is how I had my nails. One of the last times I went to the nail salon, I had them do. But anyway, saving a lot of money, and I get to change my nails whenever I want to. And I ordered this Beetle, I think it's called, yeah, Beetles base and top coat gel nail polish that was recommended by a lot of YouTubers. So, and I used it when I did these, and it really does work really well. All right, so that's that. And I don't know if I shared my bag. My sister had these bags made for all of us, and I liked it. It was like a beige on beige embroidery for monogram, and the shirts that you've seen me wear for our sister trip, that was real cute. And she had these cute little clear cups in there with the lid that were kind of beachy or different summertime themes for each of us, and had us some little frozen popsicle stick things that we never ate, but hopefully her grandkids did, because we sent those back home with her. But anyway, that was all from that. Oh, and I wanted to show you this. My dad got this. My dad is a ball cap guy, so any situation, he's gonna have a ball cap to represent. But he is always the first to think of it. He ordered us all caps for Noah's new team. My son, who is at Fairleigh Dickinson University in New Jersey, it's a basketball player. So this one's my husband's that came in. Isn't that nice? I like it. Okay. So I wanted to share that. Go Knights. But I have a small Amazon haul that I think is just some beauty stuff. For some reason, this little haul was delayed, and took a while to get to me, but it came late last night. We were watching, my daughter's still here from law school, and we were watching The Residence last night with her. It's like a murder mystery. Pretty interesting. So I didn't open this because we were busy. But we will be taking her back to Orlando tomorrow. She flew home on the 26th, and we really enjoyed having her. Yesterday, I got to cook her some collard greens that she's been wanting. So I did mixed greens, turnips, mustards, and collards, and fresh okra from my dad's garden, fresh whole corn on the cob, fresh tomatoes, of course, from his garden, and a little bit of eggplant. We have some watermelon from his garden. It is the best watermelon you will put in your mouth. I made pork chops and barbecue chicken baked, and seemed like there's something. Oh, buttermilk cornbread from my mom's recipe. So we were chowing down and watching stuff and had a good time. But y'all, if you can get you some homegrown vegetables, or if you have a garden, bravo. But if you can get you some, you won't want anything from the grocery store. I'm telling you. They don't have flavor and texture like real vegetables supposed to have. But anyway, I feel so blessed that my dad has a garden. All right, yeah, so this is that Neutrogena Mineral UV tint. I told you the shade that I have was a little light when I'm getting sun and stuff. So I ordered this medium deep. It looks pretty deep right now, but we'll see how it looks in out of the box. And y'all know I've been doing that log method for my hair when I want to wear it curly. Leave-in conditioner, curling oil, and the G is gel, and I never have the gel. Well, now I have the gel. I went ahead and bought some, so I'll probably do this today. See how it goes. This is just that Garnier Fructis Pure Clean Styling Gel. So we'll see. Y'all know how I'm about to smell. It's not bad, not bad. Okay. And this is my #1 eczema cream, the Aveeno Eczema Therapy. And I use this in the winter time. Mostly I just use this because I just need it, that protection. But in the summertime, I blend this with other things like my Crepe Erase body firm, or my, what's that other thing? I can't remember the other thing I've been using for the summer. Oopsie. But I also have been eyeing this Clinique body butter for a long time. And I went ahead and bought some. And so I'll be blending it with that as well. This is some good stuff though. Maybe we're going to see. That may be something I use more in the winter too. But this is $19.99 for this big jar. It lasts a long time. They also sell it in the baby section, in the baby formula, and this formula is the exact same thing. So when you're looking, if you're looking for this and you can't find it in the regular adult lotion, look in the baby section. All right, and I also ordered this new curl defining brush because mine didn't have the grooves on the back. They just stopped right there. And I think this is the original one. Define Edge Lift Brush. But anyway, so I'm going to try this today to see if there's a difference between this one and the other one I have. But I also, it wouldn't hurt for me to have two because I can keep one in my travel stuff and one here. Y'all know how I travel. I was talking to my aunt yesterday and she's already like saying, whenever you're ready, after such and such a date this month, I'm ready to go back to the beach. But I do have quite a few things going on this month. One thing is, well, today is Miss Carol, my good friend from in Orlando that I've told you to pray for her and her son who's battling cancer. Her birthday's today. So when I finish this video, I got to call her. If I'm not mistaken, it's her 78th or 79th birthday. We're going to see her tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. And I don't know if I shared her little gift with y'all. I have to share that. But another product that I've talked about some is the Body Firm Essentials Plump and Firm Facial Treatment. This is like the Crepe Erase stuff, you know, and this stuff's pretty pricey. But my aunt had a subscription, and so I ended up becoming a member, getting a subscription. Introduced it to my sister, Shay, and she got a subscription. But then I discovered I really can get it cheaper through Ulta or Amazon as far as shipping costs. Well, I think now the company has caught on and they're not charging shipping anymore, but I'm already gone. But anyway, I had a lot of this product. I gave a lot to my sister because some of the face stuff just didn't work for me. But this morning, after I'd sent some more to her yesterday, I saw this jar that my aunt had given me because she was just getting, they were sending her so much stuff. It was crazy. But I thought, let me try it because my face looked really kind of dehydrated this morning when I got up. And so I put some on, and initially, I mean, it really is amazing how it feels as far as plumping up my face. So I'm going to hang on to this jar and use it a little bit longer. And maybe this is one more of their products that I can use. So I'll let you guys know. But right now, so far today, I think it is feeling good. I just don't know, you know, the longevity of the day, how it will do. So we'll see. But, all right, so that's that. And another little, I'm so, you know, into moisturizers, if you can't tell. So I ordered this e.l.f. because I've been using e.l.f. products this summer, and I like them. And this is Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer with hyaluronic acid, jojoba seed oil, and vitamin E. And their products are very reasonably priced. So it's for dry, oily, or combination skin. So everybody. And it's just simple ingredients. Like I said, hyaluronic acid, jojoba seed oil. What's that say? Bilberry extract, grapeseed oil. That's the hero ingredients. Of course, down here in this little white brand, it has some other stuff that I can't see. But But you just use a quarter-sized amount of this nourishing, skin-loving lotion and massage over the face and neck until it has absorbed into the skin. It moisturizes and nourishes the skin, absorbs into the skin for a lightweight, never greasy feel. And so I've used this the past couple of days, and it does feel pretty good. It's not as moisturizing as I will need sometimes, especially in the winter, but right now it's pretty good for the summertime. All right, so that's that. But my little niece is turning 10 on the 6th of this month. And so I'm going to be in Orlando, so I'm going to go ahead and put her a little gift together. And I think I've talked to y'all about it some off and on, but this is her card. She's a little gymnast. Her name's Elle, but ignore this hair. I think I'm going to redo this card. She recently got the face framing cut and some bangs, and so I was trying to incorporate them into that, and I just made a mess of that. But anyway, this is for Elle. That's some of my little artistic work, but I think I'm going to be redoing that. But I thought I brought her gift over here. Obviously, I didn't, so hang on. Okay, I think I didn't because I had already talked to you guys about it before, but I'm going to be putting it together today. So, her name is Elle, and I got her these Elle fingernail polishes. She loves to get her nails done. I don't know how much painting she does herself because she gets real nails done. She has a neighbor that is a nail professional that does her nails for her a lot. And she may go to the nail salon as well, but she can paint her toenails maybe with this. But anyway, I thought that was cute. I was trying to take this price off, but I don't want to come off. And then I got her the Elle lip balm. I don't know if y'all saw that video where I unpacked that. So I'm going to put her stuff in this cute little birthday bag that was also in another haul. But I also ordered her something else from Marley Lily, which my sister Sunday introduced me to on our sister trip. And so y'all know me, I've been buying stuff like I'm crazy, like I'm not retired. But these are cute. And Elle has a sister Mila that just started high school this year, and you know they have little things they go to where they need to pack a bag, whether it's a sleepover or gymnastics meet or whatever. Which I know gymnastics, she probably has a gym bag for that. But anyway, I couldn't help myself, and I got them both a weekender bag. Elle always liked purple, so I kind of went with the purple thing for her, hoping she still does. This is a nice bag, y'all, and it was, they were having a sale. I don't remember the price, but it was a good price, so I'm impressed with this bag. Okay, and then her sister Mila got her. That's cute. Different little print. But anyway, I thought they were nice, and I'm gonna give those to them today. And then I had, oh, this came in that order too. I ordered me another little watch band. I thought it was cute. I just did my initials, SHM. Yeah. And it's just a, I'll have to put that on my watch, but I thought it was cute. And it was on clearance. That's why I got it. But it was a good little price. Here's the receipt, but they don't have the prices on there. Okay. But I did another order with them before I did this one. And I'll share with you what I got in that order as well. That's some cute stuff. So, and I'm going to use this today when I start packing for my Orlando trip. I got me a little bag. What is all this stuff? They send all kinds of stuff. This was something they just included free. I guess an S for Shannon. I really don't know. I guess I could put that on one of my bags, travel bags or something. But yeah, I got this bag. It's not as good quality as theirs, but it's just a lighter weight bag. And I wanted to do the black on black because how my sister did the beige on beige, I like that. Just subtle and SMH. Yes, I can. And it came with this little bag. You know, I could put that little pink fuzzy S monogram on this, I guess. But this little bag comes off, of course, and I'll pack some toiletries or whatever with that. Anyway, so those are those bags. And then hang on, there was something else. Okay. These earrings, and they just came with my order. And they're really cute. And y'all remember how I lost my gold hoops? Well, now I found some. These aren't real gold, of course, so I still want to find my real gold ones. But I wore these the other day, and they were comfortable and cute. Okay, and this little bracelet set, I ordered this. And it's got the little monogram pendant thing on it. It says SMH. And, of course, my favorite color, pink. It's got like a lighter pink and a darker pink bangle, kind of stretchy. I wore these the other day when we met some friends for lunch. And they're cute. So, yeah, I wanted to share that with you. Let's see, did I share everything? I think so. So, I will finish this update momentarily, but I'm going to go do my lymphatic drainage, and I got to finish my protein coffee and maybe do some yoga. And then I'll probably get dressed and see you soon. Hi friends, welcome back to Shannon's Journey. A little bit about life, health, and hope over 50. So, I know it's been a while. I have been busy mama, retired life living. I am sitting in a car pickup line, which I haven't done, that's a loud little car, in a long time because, you know, my kiddos are in college, but I'm at my son's old high school and Megan Maroney's alma mater. Y'all know she's my gal. Oh, there goes one of my kids calling me. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. That was my daughter, Cammie, who we just helped move. That's why I haven't been posting anything lately, because I have been in Orlando for, I don't know, the past week or so, helping her get moved into her new apartment. Sorry, I'm looking around because I've got cars coming all around me. But, so, yes, I've got so much to catch you up on. I've got to do my update from the City of Hope with my lab work and all of that. And I, of course, met my new doctor at the, I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't be doing this right here because I'm distracted, but I'm trying to get things in so that I can get my update for the past 2 weeks posted by the weekend. Today's Friday, and we're getting ready to go to the Falcons game, preseason game. One of my dad's former students, Kelly Jenkins, will be singing the national anthem tonight. And if you're an NFL fan or Atlanta Falcons for sure, you know her dad, Alfred Jenkins, Hall of Famer from Atlanta. But anyway, my dad taught her in the 80s, and she has a phenomenal voice. I'll try to get some footage maybe of her singing. So we're so excited to go see her and listen to her sing and meet up with her. She lives in Myrtle Beach now, so we don't get to see her that often. But anyway, I am picking up my niece from school because her little sister had to be picked up about the same time and taken to her friend Daisy's house. And my sister, her mom asked if I could swing by and pick her up. So she's a freshman. This is her first full week of high school. She had 2 days last week, and then today finished the full week. And I can't wait to see her and see how her high school journey is going so far. But this is my son's school. I hadn't pulled up too far. I could have shown you the sign where his senior year, his basketball team won the state championship, in large part due to his talent. And they had a great team that year. All the players on his team, the starting lineup, all went D1 college to play basketball. They actually had one D1 football player, but So anyway, yep, I'm just anxious to give you my update. I will tell you today I weighed in and I was my lowest weight throughout this entire 9-month journey so far. And I'm in maintenance mode, so, you know, I'm not really trying to lose, but somehow I lost on my trip to Orlando, and I'm guessing it's just from all the moving. My daughter moved on the 2nd floor, so we did a lot of up and down stairs, but I ate stuff that I don't normally eat. So anyway, I will surprise you with that number at the end of this video. I'm trying to think now that I got on here and I've gotten so distracted I can't remember all the things that I was gonna do while I'm filming here. But okay, well I guess I'll get off so I won't bore you, but I'll add to this to finish up my update. Let's go Falcons, Dirty Bird. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so it's Saturday morning. I'm getting ready to make my protein coffee because I need it. We were at the Dirty Birds Atlanta Falcons game late last night, and I am just kind of getting going this afternoon. I've been on the phone with my daughter for about an hour, but I slept in. When my husband got up, went to work this morning, I was like, let me just go back to sleep. Because I couldn't go to sleep last night when we got home. I stayed up till about 2 or 2:30 a.m. And I did get to catch up on some of my favorite YouTube channels. Because I've been, you know, out of the loop with this traveling stuff. But anyway, I'm about to fix my protein coffee, so I wanted to bring you along. I just always use my handy dandy Ninja single mixer. And this morning I'm going to do Jobby because my shipment came in yesterday while we were gone. So last night I got it off the porch. All right, so I'm gonna find the scoop in here. It's somewhere in here. Ooh, I mean, like, oh, it's all the way at the bottom. Okay, so if that happens to you, just kind of do what you can to get it up. All right, there it is. I haven't had Jobby in so long, like, I'm excited. It's a different flavor kind of coffee, so I like to switch my protein coffee up sometimes, and if you watch my channel, you know I do different things. But, so, I usually always have Core Power is the base, but today I also have a little Premier Protein because I want to add a little vanilla with it. Sometimes I have my Fairlife milk, but can't remember when I bought my Fairlife, even though it's almost a full thing. It has been opened and it might be expired. So I'm not going to do that today. So I'm going to put some vanilla, which, oh, Shannon, don't do what I just did. Oh, these things are so sharp. And I just basically came right down on it with my hand, but looks like nothing penetrated, thank goodness. But I hit it at a different angle, but ooh, be careful. Anything Ninja blender-wise, y'all know, they're super sharp. All right, so I'm pour my vanilla protein in. And usually I put my liquid in, then add my powder, so the powder doesn't get caked in these corners. But, you know, because I'm filming, I like to mess up. I wanted a little mocha flavor too, so I'm gonna add some of my Core Power just till it's full. So anyway, what I was saying before about cutting my hand off, the Jobby has 10 grams of protein per scoop. This has 30 grams. So I'm already at 40, and I just added a couple ounces of this, which is 26 grams. So a couple ounces just adds a little bit more protein. And yeah, it's a good way to start off my morning. All right, so here we go. This is the quickest blend I've ever. And that's it. That's why I love my Ninja. So I got that. And I'm going to pour it up on some ice and enjoy. See you soon. I forgot there's one more thing I wanted to do this morning. I'm going to make some of my sun tea, even though it's not too sunny so far today. All right, I'm dripping, dripping, dripping. And I got to give you a taste test. Oh, so good. So good. Okay, so this is my sun tea pitcher. I had peach tea from HTO company before we went to Orlando, but I'm gonna go ahead and dispose of the rest of that. And I'm gonna make me some coconut tea today. Stay tuned. All right, so I got my HTO coconut. And I told you, originally my aunt bought this at one of their store locations in Tallahassee. Oh, it smells so good. But they do sell this on Amazon. That's why I have peach also now, but coconut is my favorite. So I'm just gonna add water, go sit it out on my porch for really basically I think they say 30 minutes, but I usually put it out there an hour or so. You can also boil it on the stove like normal, but yeah, okay. They don't show sun tea recipe on here, but 4 cups of boiling water into your favorite pitcher, add 1 tea bag and steep for 5 minutes. But my aunt, she's the one that does the sun tea, and that's why I've been doing it that way, because I like it. All right. And I don't think this is 4 cups of water, but I can dilute it. My bad, I think it is 4 cups. That's 2, 3, a large one, and 4. Perfect. Who knew? I didn't, obviously. All right, great. I'm gonna make it. Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. All right, I'm going to do a Sheen haul. I think everything's Sheen that I'm hauling today. I have not opened this stuff. I did undo the packaging, but I haven't looked in. So all of this came while I was out of town in Orlando. And I really can't remember what all I ordered. So let's see what I got. And I'll put the prices up as I edit the video, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Because it's been so long, I really can't remember all the prices. Of course, my daughter is texting me. Let me see what she needs. Oh, she was just liking a text I sent her. I ordered her a plant for her new apartment, and it was supposed to come next Wednesday, but it's actually going to be delivered today. So yay. All right. So now I do know about what came in these little packages. I ordered these little tassels, which are the exact same tassels that come on the junkie bags. Exactly. I'll show y'all the junkie bag. Hang on. Okay. So remember my makeup junkie bags? And I love tassels, but they sell these separately at Makeup Junkie for $4 each. They have a variety of colors, but most of the bags come with one. The exception of this little mini key card holder bag, it didn't come with one because they don't. You put your keys right there. But I thought, I'm going to order some. So I went on the Makeup Junkie website, and I had like 4 different colors in my cart. And then for some reason I was on Shein, and I was like, let me check and see if they have them. Yeah, they had them, and they were like $1 something or $2. So I got those. And so you see I added one to my stadium bag. Going to make it just look cuter. And I've got some little scarf tie things that I've ordered as well. I don't know if they're in this Shein order or not. We'll find out. And I carried this last night to the Falcons game. This bag came from Apalachicola. I'm not sure if I shared anything I bought from there with you guys, but I really like this stadium bag. Y'all know I'm a basketball mom, so I go to a lot of college games. And I'm a Georgia Tech season ticket holder via my dad. So I gotta have this mic on, make sure I'm not hitting it. But anyway, I love this little stadium bag, and I carried it last night to the Falcons game, and it was easy to carry, and it held all my stuff. Okay, sorry y'all, my hair is leftover curl from last night, but I'm down to 2 Makeup Junkie and my mini, I guess 3, because I gave my other sister that was on the sister trip, I gave her the one that had the cow print. See if she likes those. And then, of course, you know, my other sister, I'd already given her 2 from that initial order. All right, so these little tassels, the only thing I noticed, because I did open these, I forgot before I was going to the game, because I wanted to put one on my stadium bag. For some reason, and it may be my fault, I don't know, they sent me 4 of the same color. And I know, yeah, they're all exactly same color. And I know that I did not intend to get 4 of the same color, because I was trying to get some different colors that I like. But anyway, I'm going to look at that order and let them know. But y'all, these really, the Makeup Junkie little thing might be just a little bit wider, but it all is like real closely similar. So $4 versus 2, Sheen for the win. But anyway, all right. So like I said, there were 4 of those. Oh, and this came last night from my Amazon order. They had this on sale during the Prime days. This is normally $84 or $88, and they had it on sale. I think it was like $64. So I did order me one of these, and I don't need it right now, but I will have it when I run out of my. This is one of my favorite body creams, Crepe Erase Body Repair Treatment, and I get the citrus scent. So good. Okay, so I threw that in there so I can share it with you guys. All right. These are those little chrome powder for your nails to go over your nail. And they're little, but they were super cheap. It was less than $1. So I'll be trying that out. I really do want to do a nail tutorial for you guys. The last time I did one, the video quality was not good. Oh, I didn't know that was on. I don't know if it's been on or if I turned it on, or I guess I probably just turned it on. Yeah. But anyway, so this is a handheld LED light for gel nails. It's so cute. Blingy bling pink. And it comes with the little charger cord. This thing is blinged out. Even the button to turn it on is a rhinestone. So this will be good to just do, like, especially your thumbs when you're trying to do. But anyway, to cure that gel polish, this was really cheap. So I'll list that price. But anyway, I have a LED lamp that you kind of put your hands on. I actually have a couple of them. One of them's in storage somewhere, a really nicer one, but I got that more affordable one recently, and it works. So I didn't have a nail brush to dust off the residue after you're doing a manicure, and they didn't have just one, so I had to order these in bulk. But you know, it was just a few dollars for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know how many's in here. I really didn't know I got this many. But anyway, anybody need a nail brush? Okay, let's see. Oh, there's another one of those tassels in the same color. All right. Oh, this is nail glue for when I do my press-on nails. I just needed some extra glue because I only have that one little bottle. So, nail glue. Hopefully it's good. This is Miss Monday nail polish. Let's see what color this is, because everything's in Chinese. I can't read it. Oh, I should have had my scissors handy. Hang on. All right. These are my hair trimming scissors. These are some good scissors too, and they were very affordable. I got these at a hair store, hair product store, and they're RE, I don't know if that's a D or an O, premium, and they were less than $10, but these suckers have been good. I've had those for a few years. All right, and I hate to even use them to open paper and stuff because they say that's, of course, bad for the sharpness of them, but those were the closest ones. Oh, what a cute little Bondo. Let's see. Miss Monday. I don't know what that little sticker says, but take it off because it's not making my bottle look cute. I don't know what color it is still because it's a opaque. Oh, that's one of my pretty pure burgundy colors. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of shiny, metallic-y. This will be for my son's game time. Their colors are burgundy, wine color, and navy blue. Cute! Okay, so I'll try to find the price of that. All right, let's see. Next package. Oh, yeah. I saw these and thought, how cute. I could add this to my bags as well. And I guess it's kind of made to like hold your keys. You can do it like a bracelet. And it looks wooden, but it's actually, that part's wood, but all the rest are like rubber. And it's got the cute little tassel. Of course, the flying color. All the others are. But this would be cute to add here or even to my little thing. I'll do that for now. And I may have other colors that I saw. I don't know. Can't remember what I ordered. But we'll just do this. And, you know, you just carry that like that. Cute. Okay. What else do I have? Oh, this, I don't know how these work and if it's going to be good, but it's a little nose trimmer, hair trimmer. I have a funny story about nose hairs. I taught 4th grade most of my career, and one of my beloved students, Telvin, he still stays in touch with me. He's in his 30s now. Years ago, he said, "Look, I drew a picture of you, Miss Melson." It was a cute little picture he had drawn to give me. He said, "And I even got your nose hairs." Kids say the darndest things, but he was right. I had some little nose hairs going on. We'll see how that works. Okay. All right. Oh, look at there. Another little tassel. This one's just like a little, I'm going to be all tasseled out. I'll probably share some of these with my sisters or nieces or whoever. That's cute, though. That would be real cute. I probably got this one for this bag, actually, because it's the same colors. Let's do that. No. Can't get you open. There we go. So, wrong button. Isn't that cute? Doesn't it just add so much? I like that. Okay. Oh, some nails. Look at those. So this is false nail, do it yourself, natural, delicate, and comfortable. Don't know what color they call that. Take it out here so you can see it better. Oh, well, it's still got plastic. It's like a chrome, natural. We shall see. Even came with a little nail file. It's good. Okay. So that. What is this? is this? I vaguely remember this is some kind of like you put the water in and put your fresh flowers in, I think. I'll have to find this on there. I can't remember what inspired me to get it, but I do like to put fresh cut flowers here and there, so it's probably what it was. Anyway, I've been using mason jars, which I like as well, when I do a smaller base. Oh, these are those lint-free little nail polish remover pads. Yeah. Cute little container. We got some more nail polish. Let's see. Number 30. Water-based nail polish. Let's see what color this is. Probably, I was on a burgundy kick when I did this order, I think. Yep. It's a real dark burgundy. Magic Capsules. Caldan. It just does number 30, so. Yeah, it's a pretty color. It'll be prettier on it. It looks black in this camera, but it's not. It's like a wine color. Okay. So I may have to go ahead and do a wine polish for long, but I'm trying to wait. Oh, one more. This one was a little darker than that one. So, yeah. I'll put that somewhere. Oh, my favorite, Pinky Pink. I like that. It's like a two-tone, two-tiered tassel. I'm a crazy nut. When I get on to something, I just can't stop, can I? Yep. Hence, more nail polish. Real Chic nail polish. Real Chic. Chic. Real Chic or Real Chic? I don't know. I'll have to check out the spellings. It's a water-based nail polish. What do you know? More wine. Because, you really can't tell for sure when you're buying these online, like what the true color is. So I just got a couple of different ones. This looks like it may have a little more purplish plum, but I like it. Maybe I'll do my toenails. Oh, yep. These are the little ties that I was telling you about that I like to tie onto my bags. The stadium bags. They just need some pizzazz to them. And other bags as well. But I could tie this onto my Myra bag. I'll probably do that too. Just to give it a little extra oomph. So, y'all know me, my neutral color palette with pinks. So this is a neutral kind of set. And anyway, let's just do this one and see what it adds to the bag here. I won't keep all these tassels on this one bag, but I always just find like the little loop, and it just elevates the look. This now for clear bags, this bag was about $50, so it was a little more than I normally spend on clear bags, even though I know they have some that cost more than that, like the Hammett bag. I've eyed their clear bag for a while, but it's $100. See, oh my gosh, what that does, it just elevates the look. And you can even, you decide like, oh, it doesn't show as much right there, or, wherever you want to put it. But you can do a bow, or you can just do a knot, but I'm going to go with a bow. Let's see. Look at there. Cute. Of course, it might look better on this other hip over here, but that's what I do. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize. And these, some of them are like reversible. That one would be cute for my Georgia Tech yellow jackets. So that's the only one that's like a reversible. This is little hearts. And this is little flowers. Cute. And I think I ordered another pink colors, I think. But maybe not. I don't see them in here. I probably restrained myself and said, Shannon, you don't need all that. All right, this is a shirt. I have a green one like this, and I just really enjoy it. So I went ahead and got the burgundy, from my son's school. So I'll have to try this on. But it's like a muted color, burgundy, with a little, looks kind of pink once you put it on, which is one of my favorite colors. But I love V-necks. I love the pocket. I love how these sleeves fit. And this shirt, it just feels great. It's a great shirt to wear with jeans or shorts. And I've really enjoyed the green one that I have. You probably have seen it in a few videos. Okay. So, have we come to the end? Yes, my friends. That's the end of my Shein haul. And I will update you on my lab work and all that soon. Oh, my baby boy just called. So I remembered something else I was going to show you guys, though. Lightheaded. I think that Java coffee got me this morning. All right. So my daughter, that went to Thailand, that we just helped move into her new apartment. Finally got to see her since her Thailand trip. And she had bought us some little gifts. So I got this cute little bag. She knows me well, right? Guess what can go right there? Yeah, one of these little tassels. It'd be so cute. And receipts. We went to Bell's while we were there. Got some stuff for her apartment. But she and her girlfriend Ari bought me this cute little dragon stone bracelet. Feels so good. It's cold. You know how those are. So it has good energies in it. And they got her brother this little bracelet. I don't know if he'll see this, but I'll have to get this to him in New Jersey. It's from the elephant sanctuary that they went to. It's got little elephants and looks kind of like tiger's eye beads and little cord there. She also got me this little magnet because on the fridge it's handmade, and now it's also for breast cancer awareness. Something on the back. So I'll have to put this on my fridge. Let's see. Thai Girl. A part of the proceeds goes to the Queen Sirikit Center for Breast Cancer that provides breast cancer education, screening, and treatment for underprivileged women in Thailand. Oh, that is so cute. So I guess this whole thing's a magnet. Cute. And she brought me back some, I think they call these bots. They're $1. And some coins. So this probably goes a long way. This is 20 baht, I think, in Thailand. Yeah, 20. And don't know how much these are worth. So this little bag has the elephants too. I can't remember if she said she got that at the elephant sanctuary. So yeah, I wanted to share my gifts from Thailand. See how much cuter? This adds to everything. Hi y'all, I'm back from running my errands today. I picked up some hair care products, Color Wow, Magic Mist, and I can't remember the others, but I'm going to share those later because I'll probably do a hair tutorial with them. Anyway, I'm going to share my week 43, 44 update, medical end of things. Um, you know, sorry, I have to keep my water going. But I had my visit to the City of Hope last Wednesday and met with my new doctor. And on my first little clip, I talked maybe briefly about that. I don't have my eyes on, but I think I'm going to need my eyes. Hang on. Okay, let's get a little close and personal here. So, for those that may be new to my channel, I started this channel to document my GLP-1 journey. And I'm also a 5-time cancer survivor battling my 5th cancer, which is neuroendocrine tumors, and sometimes it's called NET, N-E-T. So I've been going through that treatment for 2 years now, and it's a palliative treatment. That's why when you see me, I don't look like I'm going through chemotherapy, based on the idea that most people, the image they have in their head, which I've been there, done that with breast cancer and ovarian cancer. Also had a sarcoma in this arm, but just had radiation and surgeries with it. I had a lot of skin cancers, just surgery with that. The skin cancer was probably due to radiation for the breast cancer and the sarcoma, because all of it was in this area. But yeah, so this chemo is an injection that I do every 4 weeks. It's called octreotide. Sorry, get my brain going here. And I do that every 4 weeks. Started in July 2024, and I had scans every 3 months, an MRI and CT scan. Well, you may or may not know, I have a new doctor now that I just met last Wednesday. And my previous doctor moved back to India to help her parents out, is the story she said anyway. I just don't really know. It was kind of strange. But I hope she's doing well and wish her the best. And I was real kind of worried about changing doctors in the middle of all this. But the new doctor was very informative, very nice, very knowledgeable. He's been doing this stuff for a long time. So I felt confident when I left meeting him, which is what you always want to feel. And he answered so many questions. So when she told me she was leaving, and after my last visit with her in May, I started looking through my records a little more, just to see things and gather all my questions I was going to have for the new doctor. And I noticed that on a previous scan, I think back in February, it was noted that I had chronic kidney disease, which I was like, huh? They've never told me that. But I did know my creatinine levels were elevated. My internal medicine doctor had said that at my last visit with him. And I said, well, I've been taking creatine. Like, is that related? Da, da, da. And he said, yeah, you probably shouldn't do too much of that right now. Da, da, da. But so those were questions I had for this new doctor. My creatinine levels were back in April, they were 1.39, which is elevated. And now they're 0.99, which is almost normal. The normal range is 0.50 to 0.90. So it's this new doctor said, yeah, well, you're fine. And I asked him about taking the creatine, and he said, you will be fine because your renal functioning is good. That's what he really looked at, which is the EGFR. It's normal is greater than or equal to 60 milliliters per minute that it's functioning, how the kidneys are functioning. And so mine was right on the money. So it was good. So, I was a big advocate, like, creatine is great because it makes you feel great, and it does help with your energy levels and your muscles and all that stuff. And I think it's really good for women over 50. And every trainer I talked to on my son's college visits for, D1 athletes highly recommended it. My hairdresser, who does triathlons and is a trainer as well, highly recommended it. But due to what I have going on, I'm going to I just tune it down a little bit. Instead of taking 5 milligrams a day, I'm probably doing 1 or 2 every other day, every 3 days, something like that in my water. Um, so I still think it's good, and I wish I could do a full dose, but I'm just going to kind of hold off a little bit and see how make sure my kidneys are functioning well, because that's most important, right? But he said they are, and that he wouldn't say that I have CKD at this time. So we'll see. I won't have scans every 3 months anymore due to the, radiation that you're being exposed to every time you have those. So they're going to do, and it's a new kind of scan. It wasn't a PET scan. It wasn't a whatever scan. I can't remember what he called it. When I see it on my schedule, I'll let you know. But I'm about to sneeze. Hold up, 3 sneeze gal. My whole family, they're like 1, 2. They know I'm going to have 3 sneezes in a row. But anyway, so I am going to keep an eye, on that, and my doctors will as well. But he said your GFR, and I forgot what that stood for. He did say it at the time, is functioning well. Your renal functioning is what we're looking at. So you're good. And y'all, guess what? The spot on my pancreas, which is where this cancer originated, is gone. It's gone. So I don't know if it's just because the octreotide is doing its job, which when I started that treatment, they said it most likely would not get rid of the cancer, but it would just slow it down. And I mean, if they get rid of it, great. I remember that was what my previous doctor said. Or if it does disappear, great. But she didn't sound like she thought it would. So I don't know if that spot is gone because of the octreotide, which is the chemotherapy injection, or if it's gone because of this Zepbound. I don't know. I know there's a lot of research going on between cancer and these weight loss injections. But whatever reason, thank you, Jesus. Because that's a good thing that they're not seeing that spot. The places in my liver are still there, but they haven't grown, which is, great. And I'm looking like, once they do this new scan, that I probably will be a candidate for some surgery to remove some of the cancer in my liver. And your liver can regenerate and stuff, so that's good. And my fatty liver, I told you from the last scans, has gone from severe to mild. So I'm hoping that by the time I have this next scan, it will be even better. So my glucose was great, 89. It's a normal range. What else did I write down? So getting to my weight. So, my goal was, once I've kind of established a goal, which took me a while, was around 155 to 160. For some reason, the last couple of days since I've been back from Orlando, I've been hitting the 154 range. And I'm surprised each time because I'm like, well, it'll go back up. It'll go back up. But, and last night at the Falcons game, I had a hot dog. I had French fries. I had my Coke Zero. I kind of save times like that to have any Coke products. But I do always do the zero sugar. But or try my best to, because I can't stomach the sugar. And on the way home from Orlando, I think I told you, oh my gosh, we ate sugar because my sister, I love you, Shay, but she introduced me to those Sour Patch watermelon on our mini sister trip. And so I ended up getting some when we stopped at Buc-ee's on the way down to Orlando. And I had a few in Orlando, but on the way home, I started eating them. Wait, one too many. And then my husband had Mambas, so I ate some of those. And y'all, I just don't process sugar well. And I don't really normally even like the taste of it, but I was eating it. So anyway, it just doesn't do well with me. So my stomach hurt. I paid the price, but my weight is down, even though I have eaten things I don't normally eat. Um, and it might be because my daughter moved into an apartment on the second floor, and there was no elevator. We were going up and down stairs, although they did more of the work than I did, my husband and my daughter. But and her girlfriend, they did a lot of work. But the Falcons game was great, y'all. Oh, well, let me get back to my weight. Y'all see my ADD kicking in. So my BMI is at 23.4, which before I started this, I'd have to look back, but I think it was like 34 or something like that. I've lost 56.4 pounds. I'm 5'9". So I've lost 27% of my body weight, which is what the research shows for terzepatide. Terzepatide, am I saying it right? Is the maximum most people lose is 27%. And I'm sure I could lose more. I'm only on 5 milligrams, but I don't really want to. I want to just continue getting healthy, inside of my body healthy mainly, and uh, trying to get as strong as I can. So I had an average loss of 1.3 pounds per week, which is good. And I've just been real pleased with my Zepbound journey. So maintenance is going well for me. My shot day is tomorrow, so I will do my injection and get all this video edited. And my goal tomorrow is to have it posted early. So I'm going to try to get it done tonight. I probably won't include my injection on this video. Y'all have seen me do it enough. I'm going to be doing it in my left lower abdomen again because that's my sweet spot. And I'll keep doing it there till it's not sweet anymore. If that happens, I'll slide over to the right. But yeah, doctor's appointment was great. And now on to the Falcons game. I'm going to include some footage on here. So my dad taught for many, many years. And one of the most beloved places that he taught was Hogansville High School. They were the Green Waves. He was the girls' basketball coach and coached softball and some other things while he was there. But he was a science teacher, and everywhere he ever went, he was really loved because he loves people. And so his students love him, love him. And he is actually, I think I've told you, he's getting ready to get inducted into the Hall of Fame of my school, my high school, and where he used to teach and coach as well, on October 3rd. So I can't wait to share that night with you. But one of his students, Kelly Jenkins, Willard, I think it's her last name now, she has the most phenomenal voice and always has. And when she was in high school, she's my age. She graduated class in 1987, but from a different high school. My mom worked at her high school before my dad did, and my mom came home and she's like, "You've got to hear this girl sing." Oh my goodness. So she would sing the national anthem before every game at Hogansville because she's so good. Like, they were like, "Yeah, you're singing," and always a cappella. But she also sang in their high school beauty pageant, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And I think that was the first time my mom heard her sing. And she was so amazing, a cappella, that the audience went crazy and insisted on hearing her again during the pageant, the competition, the talent portion. They had to get her to come back out on the stage and sing again. That's how great she is. And so, we've heard her off and on since then. And it's every time you're just like, she brings tears to your eyes. But she was singing the national anthem last night at the Falcons preseason opening game. And her dad, Alfred Jenkins, is a beloved Falcons player. So if you know NFL, you probably have heard of Alfred. But anyway, we went to watch her because, she's my dad's beloved former student. And y'all, it was so sweet to see them reunite. And then there were other students there, former students and players of his, and they just love him, and he loves them, and we love them. And it was just so great to see my dad so happy. Like, you know, my mom passed in 2021 and he finds happiness daily, but true joy, true love, and just, oh, it just emanated from him and his former students last night. And it was just a beautiful thing to witness. And I got some of the video footage. Of course, I never got the initial reaction because uh, I have this freaking lock screen on my phone that I wish I knew how to take off. And I have to put this long A code in every time I open it. Then I got to find my camera, if you know, you know, and try to get the video going. Anyway, so I didn't capture most of the initial reunion between each student as they came up and saw Coach Holland there. But it was so sweet. And a lot of these girls, you know, I knew because I'd go watch them. And y'all, his basketball team back then, I mean, they were ahead of their time. That was a girls basketball team to remember. Like, they were phenomenal. And those girls went on to play, you know, D1 level, All-American. Like, they were ballers and sweet. I mean, just genuine, sweet humans. But to meet their spouses and to see the parents, just different people were there. And Kelly's so amazing. She lives in Myrtle Beach now, and she sings at different piano bars and all around there. She's got such a fan club that they traveled from Myrtle Beach to come hear her sing the national anthem at the Falcons game. Like, seriously, she had so many people come to that game just to hear her. And I'll play a clip of her song on here, or I might just attach the whole thing to the end if you want to hear it. The video does not do her voice justice, but hopefully you can tell how amazing she is from what I put on here, and she will not mind at all. But I don't know how she doesn't have a record deal. Somebody is missing out on this girl. But anyway, I just had to share that. That was a joyous night. And unfortunately, after we left at the beginning of the fourth quarter. There was a Detroit player that went down with a hard hit and had seizures and had to be taken off the field by ambulance. No one ever wants to see that. So we've been praying for him. But I did hear the latest news report that he is talking and moving and breathing and all that. So please pray. I can't remember, his last name was Morris, I think. But I'll look that up and put it on here. He will have a full recovery. So anyway, we always pray for the safety of everybody, but especially these athletes as they're giving it their all to entertain us. All right, I just had a message from my son's former trainer because we keep getting a hospital bill from Erlanger in Chattanooga, which the school, UTC, should be paying for his medical bills that he accrued while he was there. So I'm going to see what she has to say. And I guess this will be the end of my week 43, 44 Zepbound journey and life update. I am going to do a nail tutorial soon. If you want to see that, please give me an emoji of the nails being painted. And you might want to mention if you want to see gel nails or press-on nails, which are going to be glued on. So, yeah. Choose joy, and thanks for tuning in. Oh, if you like my channel, please like and subscribe. Share with a friend. Make a comment. Y'all, I'm almost up to 70 followers. I know that doesn't sound much to a lot of you amazing YouTubers out there, but to this little old retired teacher, mom, empty nester, crazy loony, cancer survivor, GLP-1 lover, I'm amazed. Thank you for subscribing. Look at her. I'm just videoing.
Please welcome Kelly J.
All right.